Morning. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Dime Piece Garden. Doing the things, kind of, at the old dilapidated house. Part of the reason is, and the only reason is, I want to come collect more daffodils. As the year has gone on, I've realized that I didn't put any daffodils around my fig. And having said that, I was gifted a second fig and didn't put any daffodils around, or don't have any daffodils to put around it. So I've got the shovels and stuff. And in between the trees right there, kind of down at the bottom. See if I can zoom in. There you go, see the little green sprigs? Daffodils. So that's what I'm here, collecting daffodils. Doing it, and then I will take them back and plant them. Now, some of them are irises, and I'm not taking irises. There's also naked ladies up here, and I'm not taking naked ladies. There's another daffodil right up there under the scrub. There's several of them, because I didn't take them all last time, and I won't take them all this time. But I'll take enough to do the figs and do the area in between the elderberries, because the moles were busy this winter, and I need to move them out. So, Panda's already doing her thing. Checking everything, making sure it's clear. I will say I'm doing it now and not later. We're starting to warm up. Panda came home with a tick on her maybe 2 days ago, which means it's time I have to get over here, because nobody lives here. And the ticks and the chiggers, come May, I don't dig anything up in here. It'll wait. So, need to do it now. All right, let me get busy. Talk to you later. Supervisor said I did a good job. She's like, Mama said you're a good girl. Anyway, daffodils. They've not bloomed yet. But this is the only time I can find them. Does that make sense? And all right, so get them home and we'll plant them after lunch. Talk to you in a few. All right, while I was up here collecting daffodils, I went ahead and looked back at all the tin that's still up the hill. If you remember from where I built the chicken coop, there were several that I had to cut off, almost a foot and a half that had rusted, from the tin because I scavenged it. These are the last 3 pieces, and there are 3 pieces here. 1, 2, 3, that don't require me to cut off a foot and a half. Since everything else that's left up there, and there's still a couple pieces up there, would require me to cut them down profusely. Which point in time they'd be, in my words, they'd be useless, So I'll take these 3 though. Maybe use them as sides on the woodshed or roofing on the woodshed or whatever, but it is the last 3 good pieces. That way, until the dilapidated house actually falls off, there's nothing left for me to catch. The house is on bricks. Be awesome to have them, but I'm not knocking the house over. It's just how that one goes. All right, so let's take this stuff, get Panda back in the Jeep, and we'll go home and have some lunch and plant daffodils and just make a day of it. Talk to you in a few. All right, so I have the gifted fig. It's in the hoop tunnel, just so it would stay, semi-warm and hopefully make it through winter. It's not quite time to plant yet. I know we're at daffodil spring, but figs can be a little touchy to the cold, so I will probably wait till we have blackberry winter-ish before I bring the fig out. But this is where it's going to go. So I've got to kind of mark the center there with the flat wood, and that'll help kill off the grass, and then the logs around it, so I know about where I want the daffodils. And then, 4 corners, north, south, east, and west. I will put 4 over there around that fig that's already established. 4 corners, north, south, east, and west. Just like I do all of my other trees, and that way it keeps the moles out of the roots of the fruit trees. And if the moles aren't in there looking for worms and digging holes, then the voles can't get in and actually eat the fruit tree roots. Thus the daffodils. So, some are going to go here, some are going to go there. The rest, I want to put a couple in here with my blackberries. And then the rest will go in the area in between the elderberries, because I still have a mole issue over there. So let me go on and get busy, And talk to you in a few. Yeah, I forgot to video. Already closed the gate, turned the power on. You know, daffodils have been planted. Yeah. So the ones that I had planted at this end did not come back, or have not at least popped up. So, yeah, but that's a large one. One of those that was, you know, at the other property. But they're all planted. Gave them some water. Now they will either bloom or they won't, because I've moved them and I know that. But you figure all the ones that I bought last year and planted, those are going to bloom, you know. Yay! I also did some weeding. You can kind of tell the leaves and mulch are all kind of jerky. I did some weeding. I know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and work over here for a little while. I've got about an hour, hour and a half before it's gonna get, I don't know, too cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and move the cart of stuff, take it over there, and go to the house, use the restroom, get another water bottle because that one's empty, and chickens are all coming, going, "Mom, you got worms for us?" In a minute. So let me go on and get busy. Well, I'll talk to you later. It's just one of them little side notes. I think spring is coming faster than I'm ready for. Yeah, normally those cedars start pollinating in March. We're only mid-February, and if you look up at the tippy tops, you see all that yellow? They're getting ready to pollinate. That makes sense, like 2-3 weeks early. And it's this one is the worst. It's the heaviest. Zoom out a little. That one's got a little on it. That one's got a little on it. This one doesn't have any on it yet. Say that one doesn't have any on it yet. So, you know, I only noticed because I was out here and I was going, my, that's awfully yellow. Hope it's not dying. It's not dying. It's all pollen. So spring's coming fast. I need to get done.